Hi buddy, welcome back to Life in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid. I completely forgot what I was playing for a second then. The clue should have been this honking great big dome, shouldn't it? I've closed off this exit here. Just quickly, I've just started working on how I want to do the entrance area. So the entrance I want to be here. And I want a 3x3. Entrance like an airlock system, so it's going to come out, then it will go like 1, 2, so you'll have probably pressure plates here and here, a gap of 2 perhaps, like that going on, and then you'll have another where are we, so pressure plate, then 1, 2, then pressure plate, then door, then I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? And then like that. So that I think is going to be the line we're going to take coming out, and we're probably going to want to do this just to really make this door work, because as you know, the carpenter's block doors don't join in particularly well. So I was thinking, what did I say, 1, 2 thing here, don't join in, don't play nicely with certain aspects of blocks. I think the block has to be a solid, it won't work with a transparent and things like that, little things. Now I may leave this underwater thing here, because I think that's actually quite a nice little feature as you're going in. We obviously need to do something with the ground, but we can do this coming this way quite easily, and obviously bring this back as well. Yeah, that's working. That's all working for me. We probably, well, this will need to be changed out for something else. As will that. I'm very tempted to use dirt at this stage. Well, not dirt, grass, I should say, to bring it out to about here, and then from this point onwards, we will. So we've got actually no. From this point onwards, we will go one more, because you need, and then we'll have the steps, and then go up one, like that. So that kind of brings us a nice easy transition to bring this through. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then oops. Let me just get you in there, and then that comes in like that into this point here. So that would be our entrance corridor. I'm going to need more clay, obviously, and we obviously need the carpenter's doors and all of that stuff going on, and the glass will continue on up here as well. So you know, this will do the same on this side, and then it will come out like that, and then it will go up like that. Yeah, I think that will work. So I need more glass, I need more clay, I probably need, what's my I've got 2 whole epic bacons left, so I'm going to have to sort out my food situation eventually, and then we can actually start to do something inside. And what I need to do is I need to dip this down, not a vast distance, but enough of a distance that, you know, we can use it for my intended purposes. My evil plans. So I am just going to pull myself together, pop that down there, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, well, we've got the tunnel done almost. We do need to just take out that and all of this old dirt here. I'd also want to underline these areas where we are having dirt, just so there is a solid block beneath everything, just because I don't know, it just seems like it would be somewhat better that way. Oh damn it, I'm one short. I cut exactly the amount I needed, then cut another one, because obviously I don't have a silk touch shovel, I have a silk touch pick. But I wanted these stairs to be grass. I didn't want them to be, you know, stuff, things. Then I brought some of these with us, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and that's fine, and 1, 2, 3, and that's fine. Okay, so that's all good. And I want to do the top 3 of those as clear glass. Similarly, I want to do the top 3 of those as clear glass. And then I need to get my chisel, get those in. I'm going to do hazard stripes, and the bottom line will be that. And then obviously we just need to convert these both into proper blocks. Okay, that's all good, good. Right. Now I'm thinking about what kind of well, I'm thinking about the blocks I want to use in here, because as I say, this is going to dig down and we're going to use a lot of rock. Now I need to go, and I think we need to think about the rock and stone types. This line here can, because we can't put, yeah, this line here is going to have to be something. Maybe we should have put that back one. Yeah, I don't know. Because these are going to be coming down at this level. Now I'm actually now contemplating, I think, a mix. I do quite like this rock, this one, which is the rhyolite. It's quite a nice texture. There are some utterly horrendous textures in this mod pack with these stones. Some just some utterly vile ones. You know what I mean? But I think we can do that here for this point, and then we can start working down. Now this, as I say, is going to dip, so we're going to have stairs coming down from here again. But what I need, what I could actually use right now, is a crafting bench. Okay, bang, and we need to go and do that, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Bang. And then on this side as well. Yep, these should all be set to act for players only. I think they default to players only, but probably better just to make sure that we are, you know, using the right technology there. We want 3 more, well, we want 6 more, 9 more grass. He says working his math out as he goes. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay, so that will be there. And then we need to do the same over this side with the old. And then also on this side. So repeat on this side as well, just to make sure that I don't know. You know, I've got a horrible feeling I did that one wrong. No, I did it right, didn't I? Right, okay, and then on this side we need to do the same. Oh, it's gone too far. Ah, too far again. There we go. And then again, we just pop that in. So that gives us a secure entry. Nothing can get in here. And we can obviously pause. Now there's a reason. There is a good solid reason for this, by the way, but we will cover that, I think, another time. Have I got any... No, not in there anyway. What have we got in the big brown backpack? A whole load of random stuff. What about the big yellow backpack? No, still haven't got what we need. Ender backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will do us. And what we'll do is we shall take these 2 blocks up here, and we'll get those down with that on it. And right, so now we know that this little entry corridor is spawn safe. Right, so I need to decide on rock. I might mix up the rock types, but right now what we need to do is drop down this thing several layers, which is going to take a while. I'm probably going to have to go and get food, and almost certainly going to have to have a AFK session at the spawner just to repair damage to pig. But at this point this should be fairly straightforward. Just a matter of digging out a whole load of space. So let me get on with that. I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Last epic bacon. We are going to have to go and trade for some more food in a bit. Let's just get this one out. But at the moment I'm just mirroring the shape of the dome going down. So this is kind of the same shape, except for here where there's obviously differences. And then what we'll do is we'll make it more natural and add some, what's the word I'm looking for, chaos to the structures. So for example, this is not going to be all neat and tidy. We're going to have like things that are going to get some waterfalls, ponds. It's going to be hopefully very natural looking. Hopefully. Yeah, that's, but you know, we'll do our best. We will try and get what I think will be a good structure here going. So obviously again we're going to run through. I think I've got enough. I've got quite a few. I've got enough grass blocks. I've been getting them as and when, really. Just making sure that, you know, we're covered for going forwards. But yeah, getting there. So this is going to take a while. I am probably going to have to go and do some bone mealing. I may go and do a bit of an AFK session at the skeleton farm, get the experience and a whole load of bones, get a whole load of trade goods together, go and trade with a villager, get myself things, and maybe change one of these, maybe the brown or something, over into, or maybe even put the red one on my back just full of food, rather than the crafting one, because at the end of the day the crafting one is not actually necessary once we've done that. We can just get a whole load of, you know, epic breakfasts and Sunday roasts or whatever, and rainbow curries and all of the good stuff. But in the meantime I'm just going to do, actually I suppose, yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? I should probably go and do that now, if I'm going to do it at all. Because otherwise we're going to struggle to do it. Right, there we go. But yeah, so that is this is where we're going, really. Just making this a bigger hole in the ground. As so many Minecraft projects seem to start off as a hole in the ground, it seems appropriate that this one is also got a certain amount of hole in the ground that's going on. So I'm going to get on with that, and I will be back again in a moment. Alright, so there we have it. Villager trading has managed to get me a hell of a lot of food. So that was 4 stacks of bones, which I got from just shy of 34 levels, which I then converted into goods, which I then traded with the villagers and traded up into these items here. I'm just going to have I'm going to take a bacon mushroom burger for now. Yeah, that's one way of sorting your dinner out. Going to the local little chef. So, well, it's night time, so we are going to need to sleep the night off before we go anywhere, and then I'm going to continue on in the BioDome. So, back in a bit. All right, we are getting very close to. Well, done on at least all the digging. I have been digging for an age. I've nearly worn out. Well, you can see. So I've just got this corner to do, which is pretty straightforward. It's take out this lot here and then repeat on the other side. And it doesn't matter if too much if you make mistakes, because A, you can fix it, and B, things. I'm actually just amazed at the sheer volume of material we've managed to move here, because it was surprising, really. I mean, the blue bag is full, the yellow bag is almost full. So yeah, you know, it's quite a lot. And there we go. I think that should be deep enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replace all these sides with rock, but I've decided I don't want to do it all in rhyolite. I do want to try some different rocks. I don't want to use limestone or any of those, or dolomite. I want something that's nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bed, we are going to grab our crafting bench, we're going to head on out. Now I'm thinking that because we've got a water source here and over on this side, then we'll probably have the waterfalls coming in from this side. Over there we're going to have a tunnel that takes us out to the sea area if we get that far, and we go and try it, where we're going to try and catch and name a shark for definite. With manta ray, yeah, most likely those eye fish, the oh god, you know, anglers, that's the word. Basically try and get and name as many of the oceanic critters as possible. The one I think we're going to really struggle with is going to be a whale, just because it's so derpy for one. But before we do anything, I need to go and repair my pick. 34 levels might not be enough with that amount of damage on it, so we'll find out. And then we're going to go and have a quick peek at, well, I might just, rather than, it's very, I don't know about you, but sometimes you need to, oh, that's not too bad actually, 30 levels to repair it, and we can stick 4 onto that just to give us a little bit of thing. Yeah, that's not too bad for, what, half an hour AFKing, if that, 15 minutes probably. Let's go down into the mine first and just see what rocks we've got here. I definitely don't want red granite because it's vile. But we've got other rocks down here, different strata, different layers of rock as we go down. So we'll have a little peek down here, and then we'll have a look in some of the other areas in the air around the thing. So that's rhyolite, and that's dacite. The dacite is actually quite a nice colour, so we could go with a dacite. Just trying to see if we got any other obvious. That's rhyolite again, isn't it? Yes. Yes, rhyolite. Yeah. Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, this is actually dacite again, isn't it? And then actually stone. I mean, there, look at that. It's genuine stone. But I do like that. The dacite doesn't look too bad because it's kind of, there's a slight greyness to the rhyolite, which is kind of reflected in the dacite. Just seeing if we've got any other rock types down here. I can't see any that way. No, it looks to be pretty much dacite all the way on that one. But we have got other caves, and we've obviously got mountains around the area, so we'll have a little wander around. I'm just going to go and, I mean, the other way of doing it is, the problem is if I go up into the storeroom, find a rock that I like, I've got to then find it in the real world, which for some blocks will be dead easy, but for others, not so much. So yeah, it's kind of a, you know, swings and roundabouts really, because that's obviously, well, that's it. Alright, that's all carpenter's blocks. Yeah, because you've got things like, you can see the andesite underground biomes. We've got the ecolite, which is actually quite nice, would possibly work quite nicely with this stuff. We've got magmatite. You've got chalk, no. Limestone, no. What was that one? Marble, no. Greywacke would work. Dolomite, not the nicest looking. There's your dacite, and we've got a fair bit of dacite. So blue schist, no. Chert is a nice one as well. Basalt, rhyolite. We've got loads of rhyolite. Let me go and have a little wander around. I'm going to go and see if I can't find a pallet. I've got a bed on me, so we'll just wander and sleep. If anything crops up, I'll come back, but otherwise I will see you back here with a building pallet that I've decided on. So see you in a bit. Alright, I've got an absolute bucket load. I mean a bucket load of resources. I've got chert, I've got magnetite, I've got a tiny bit of dolomite. So what I want to do to start off with is, I think we probably need to get the stairway done here, because I don't really want this to be a solid lump of rock. These two granite blocks are blocking off water source blocks, which are going to come down here and become basically a pond area. And so what I should have on my personage is some of these and some of those, and if I need more, I'll have to just go and make more. That's just how it's going to have to be. So if I go to start with these all the way down, yeah, I am definitely going to need more, aren't I? Without a shadow of a doubt. Alright, that's not a problem. But what I was thinking is then we can come underneath here, take all of this out and get this sculpted in to shape properly. Now, all of I'm going to leave the odd bit and piece of non-reelite just to just to ensure that this keeps, you know, a good a feel of something natural, because otherwise, you know, it's just too much of the same block. And as we go around, what we'll do is we'll bring some of these out and replace them with other blocks. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, over here, switch to chert perhaps. You know, start bringing chert into the mix, and then we should have somewhere about also some magnetite, which we can bring in around over here maybe. But I've got reelite, I think, will be my predominant block type, and we'll just replace all the visible blocks with, is that right? Yeah, that looks about right. Where we've got coal and stuff, natural coals, we'll leave those in place. Where we've got most of the dirt is going to come out, especially this stuff that is structurally not in a good place, like that one and that one. And then once we've got it all swapped out and terraformed, we will, oh, that's definitely coming out, that looks horrible, as is that. That can stay, however. Yeah, once we've got this all terraformed into place, and we can start bringing some shape out, make this, you know, more our own rather than just a cylinder or sphere. Not a cylinder, it's a sphere, isn't it, John? Come on, come on, keep with the program. Yeah, but first things first, we need to get all of this swapped out. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a while. The sand is going to be relatively easy, and I'll be back again. Oh God, I'll be back again in a bit. All right, I've been terraforming. We've got a lot of work to do still, but we're getting there. Now I've put the stairs in. These are done, and I've been and grabbed some water so we can fill in the pond area down here. This pond, I might stick some illumination in, some, I don't know whether it's glowstone blocks or, well, you know, there's plenty of ways to do this. I haven't quite decided yet, and it's getting quite dark down here as well at the moment, so we're going to have to sleep momentarily. I think this is going to look pretty good when we're finished. just call me, yeah, I know, blowing your own trumpet. Yeah, they say self-praise is no praise at all, but now I put these dirt blocks in quite deliberately to force the issue with getting, you know, the shade, the I don't know if it's the shaders or not that are actually adding those, you know. Whatever it is that is adding that featurette of these things. Once you, with the dirt blocks in, you know, obviously we get a much nicer feeling going on for this, so we might as well use every tool at our disposal to do this. Now the stairs, I've kind of put a single solid block in there just to give us that sense of strength in the middle. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you see these double stairs where they're like that, and they don't really look like they're structurally sound. So, and whilst it really doesn't matter, because of course, you know, this is just a Minecraft world, and structural soundness is not a requirement, it is always nice to have that. Okay, so that's the pond in. Obviously you've got to imagine it once all this grass has grown in. Let us just pop that and that, and with a bit of luck we should see, there you go, got our waterfall coming down there. So other aspects of this build here then are, I'm thinking we can, from here we can kind of extend this out just a little bit like so, and then, you know, start building this up. Some of this will cover with dirt, others bits not, and we can just start bringing these walls out in places and, you know, making that look a little bit better. Now, I don't know whether you can see up there, but what I actually did is I placed iron bars, and there's actually the water source block on either side, so the iron bars look like they're, you know, filtering the water and stopping a whole load of zombies coming in, which is pretty much the effect I wanted. And yeah, now let me just check how long I have been recording for, because I am conscious that I've got, what with the little thing, you know, the little clips of leveling and yada yada and trading and all of that, then we may be over time. So let me see how long we've been going for, but I am on the whole very, very happy with this process. I'm going to just quickly get a screenshot of that while we're at it. There we go, and I'll be back in a moment. Impressive, just slightly over time. I mean, literally slightly, just the odd minute. So what I need to do, well, I need to spread this grass, I need to bring this out, we need to get more dirt, and the dirt is going to kind of grow up on here in places, not all over, just, you know, taking it up a little bit in places, just to spread that up and get a little bit more colour going on there. Maybe I've just noticed I've got a few lily pads on me as well, so oops, didn't really want to do that one there, but there you go. So, you know, it's, again, we're aiming to make this feel natural, or as natural as we possibly can. I've got a few of those little lily pads on me, so we can always use a few of those around the place. Bonk. And hopefully they'll behave as well, because the last lot bloody well didn't when I started playing with these things. And then we've got these smaller ones around as well. That'll just give us an element of, you know, colour and detail that will hopefully make that look pretty nice. Get a few sugar canes around the area, maybe some other plants and stuff like that. Get some stuff going on these things. I might put a little bit of grass and green dirt coming off on one of these, so we can get some leaves hanging off. But yeah, until next time, where we try and hopefully get a whole load of this finished off. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.